I'm here and it is finally time to paint the bathroom. I've been planning this for a while and today feels like a good day to do it. So follow along as we give my bathroom a little makeover. I've already wiped down the walls, taken down the outlets. I've put a piece of plastic over the vanity so I don't make a mess. I think it's basically ready to go. I patched up the holes and I'm super excited to paint this and hopefully finish it today. And then tomorrow we'll add all the prints, the finishing touches, pull it all together, and I think it's gonna look really good. Okay, so here is the before. Not a whole lot going on. There's really no personality. There's nothing happening here. It's just pretty boring. I will note that this is an apartment, so we will try to keep the makeover as apartment rental friendly as possible. The color I chose is called Herbal Wash. It's a Sherwin paint. It's this beautiful gray-green tone that really looks quite natural and earthy. I find it can almost be used as a neutral because it's kind of muted, so I'm excited to see how it looks on the walls. A few things with this makeover. I'm trying to keep it as budget friendly as possible. Where this is an apartment, it's a rental. We're obviously keeping the floor, keeping the vanity and the countertops. Paint is something that I believe is rental friendly because I can just paint it back to the old color whenever we move out. So we're really banking on the paint to add a big wow factor here. I'm trying to keep a budget of $150, including the paint and all the supplies. I'm going to reuse the shower curtain that we have because it actually will match our color scheme pretty well. I will purchase a new rug runner. I think it's going to add a really nice touch to this room. I'm going to keep an eye out for sales. And I'm also going to upcycle the fixtures, so the toilet paper holder and the towel rod. It's currently a white metal, really doesn't go with the vibe. So I'm using a product called Rub and Buff to give it a gold metallic look. That is probably not rental friendly, but my thought is it's gonna look great. And whenever we move out someday in the future, it's relatively affordable to purchase a new generic towel rod, so if I have to do that, I will absolutely do that. So I've got one corner and halfway around the mirror done, and it kind of looks like vomit. I'm a little concerned, but I think once it's all done in the second coat, wow, yikes, first coat's rough. I think once it's all done, it'll come together. We have to trust the process. I just finished the first coat of the bathroom and it looks pretty good. When I started, I was a little bit nervous that it was too dark. I was like, oh God, what have I done? But I think it's gonna come together. Obviously the first coat never looks great, but I think the second coat, I think it's gonna be good. I'm excited. It's a little bit tricky to photograph or videotape the bathroom because the lighting's really poor, but I'll show you the best I can. So let's check it. All right, so it looks like vomit in some lighting. The best way to see it is, the best way to really get the color is over here in this corner. So here is what we're working with so far. It's nice. I really like it. It does look a little vomity right now, especially because like the yellow beige is peeking through underneath. But I think with the second coat, it's really gonna be pulled together. And I think it's gonna be great. Stella, you have to stay out of here. You can't come in. No, you can't come in. Goodbye. Thank you. The cats have been trying to be a part of this project. So yeah, super excited about it. I've got my air purifier roaring in here to help get rid of some of the smell. It's a good paint. It's Sherwin Herbal Wash is the name. And it doesn't have a strong scent anyway, but I still want to clean the air, scrub the air as best as we can. So yeah, super stoked. I'm just gonna have something to eat and then I'm gonna go to the gym and I'll come back and finish the second coat probably tonight after supper. Hello, Evan. My lunchtime visitor. He always sits here when I eat. And usually just begs for food. Right, Evan? Oh, you were acting coy. What do you think, sir? Where's sister? She's over there. Okay, it is almost 7 o'clock at night. The walls have had over 4 hours to dry, so it's time for the second coat. Had some supper, refueled, ready to go. Hopefully I can finish this before I get too tired. I did think I might have to do a third coat when I started the second coat, but then as soon as it started to dry, I was like, okay, I think 2 coats are actually gonna be okay. It's drying pretty smooth, and that's the thing with paint. You have to wait until it's fully dry before you judge. I'm always super quick jumping to conclusions with it. So tomorrow, once it's fully dry, I'll attach the hardware. The hardware was originally white. I took it down and I painted it gold with a product called Rub and Buff. Gave me a little bit of trouble, and it's not perfect, but I think it's okay for this cheap little makeover that we're doing. I also have a new runner to put down, which I think is gonna be really pretty, and then I'll start putting together the gallery wall, and then once it's done, you'll get to see it. Okay, it's the next day and the bathroom's looking really good. I did 2 coats of paint yesterday. It's dried. I started putting the fixtures back on. And now I'm going to put up the gallery wall and pull it all together for the big reveal. I'm so excited. It's looking even better than I expected it to look. I had my doubts when I put on the second coat. I was like, God, this is really green. Shrek Swamp green. But then when I saw it this morning in the daylight, it's more the green gray that I fell in love with. So I'm excited for you to see it. This is everything I have for the gallery wall so far. I had a couple of the prints and then I thrifted a couple of the prints. I picked up 2 records as well, and I think I'm gonna incorporate them in. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep them in their cover or just take them out and have the black record on the wall, but either or, I think it's gonna look cool. This gallery wall is by no means gonna be complete. I'm gonna be picking away at it going forward, but I think it's gonna be complete enough for a grand reveal. So let's hang these up. Thank you. Okay, wow. I am so impressed with how this bathroom came together. It actually turned out even better than I expected. This little corner is definitely my favorite. This gallery wall just looks so cool. It adds so much character, and I'm excited to add more pieces as I go along. Yeah, it's so good. I'm so happy with this. Let me know what your favorite part about this transformation is.